Hi everyone, welcome to my Awesome Mind channel. I'm Natalia, life and coach expert and mind healer. So today I want to talk about career and why I want to start with the most important aspects that you should always start your job search, and even before you do that, you should identify behavioral aspect and technical aspects of the whole job search process. So let's start with behavioral part. I would suggest to take a piece of paper. It's not something that you can just memorize, or it's not something that you could just identify listening to this video. You should write it down in order to understand what will be your ideal profile. Just moving forward quickly, each recruiter, HR, actually interviewer, employer, everyone who is sourcing the candidates and hiring, I would say hiring departments, they have their certain profile whom they're looking for. So basically they have the right profile, and after, like, once they have that right picture, their profile that they need to hire, they start sourcing the candidates. After that, once they found some great profiles that fit their ideal candidate, they start reaching out to those candidates and going through the interview processes. So why I started with that? Because you should have also your ideal company profile. Always remember that you are going through the interview process and you are not looking for a job. You should understand that you are choosing the right job. If you're looking for a job, that means that you are in the kind of bagger. I really don't like this word, but that's kind of that. Like, you are like a bagger because you're looking for something, you're asking for something. But you should understand that you are choosing the right job, because the interviewers, the hiring departments, they are choosing the candidates. They never look for the candidates. They're choosing the candidates. They have 10, 20, 30, 100 profiles, and they're choosing among those profiles the right candidate. Once you change that in your mind, because here I'm not on my channel, I'm not just trying to give you technical things that you can find anywhere on any channel. You can find that on Google, anywhere. I want to make you think the right way, because the right thinking changes your life. So that's the makes my channel unique. It's not about just technical stuff. You should have right resume, you should have right LinkedIn, and that's it. No. You should start with your, of course, energy and your mind. Of course, we'll be moving forward. I will tell you more about technical stuff. But in order to move forward, you should understand what is your ideal company profile. Write that down. Your ideal company profile, you should understand, is either it's a startup or corporation. The difference is the size, obviously, the stable work, because like startup is about risk, and the corporation is about the size of the company. It's about the stability, like you will be working in the stable company. Or you want to take a risk and work in the startup, try yourself there. Then you should identify what will be the size of the company. You want to work in a remote or on-site company. That will be more about type of your schedule. You are looking for remote, you have flexible schedule, you have certain fixed hours, or you're a freelancer. So write that down. You should identify either that's remote or that's on-site. You're more office type of personality, or you're more, just type of personality who loves flexibility. So you don't have fixed schedule, you work remotely. But of course, here, one thing you should understand about yourself, you should be organized. If you can organize yourself, you can work in a remote environment. If you cannot organize yourself, it's better for you to work in the office. And another thing you should identify, of course, that's the most important thing, that's your compensation. if I would ask you, what's your compensation expectations, what's your salary requirements, you should give me the answer right away. It should be not that I'm not saying the numbers here. I'm not saying you should go and see what is the average on the market. You should understand what is your expectations, because that's your time, that's your energy, that's your experience, that's your knowledge that you're going to contribute to the company, and how much you're expecting to get back. So basically, that's the balance. You are giving your experience, your knowledge, and your energy and your time, and you're contributing. I'm not just giving, you're contributing that to the company. And obviously, you're expecting that energy back. I call that energy because everything in the world is energy. You are expecting that back. And the company compensates you. Why it's called compensation? Have you ever thought about that? They're compensating for your time and energy. They're compensating you for that, giving you money. So, and money, that's basically the resource that you're taking and buying whatever you want. So, in order to move forward, once you identified those things, as I mentioned just now, you are moving forward. So once you identified your ideal profile of the company, you identified compensation. Of course, you identified the industry. That's something that you should start much earlier. You should understand what industry you are interested to work in, what role you want to take. So it's not just the industry. It's not only about the industry. It's also about the position that you want to find. And also you need to understand another aspect. Sometimes it's something it's challenging, but you should understand and give the answer to yourself. It's not about the interviews, it's about the answer to yourself. Why I am looking for a job. Maybe people will say oh, it's obvious thing to make money. No, you can make money in any industry. So why you're looking for a job in a specific industry? What gonna be changing your life once you find a job? And I can tell you, that's the block that sometimes people will say that obviously I'm looking for a job in this industry to make more money, or I love this industry, it makes me happy. But one thing you should understand about that is that once you answer to yourself, once you give the answer to this question, sometimes you will understand, oh, maybe it's not my actual passion. Maybe it's not really my desire. I want to find this job because I want to show my relatives, my friends that I am the best, or I want to prove someone something. I want to prove something maybe to myself that I can do that. So sometimes answering to this question, we find the reality of your wishes and your desires. So if I would ask you why, not as an interviewer, not as an employer, but just as a coach, why would you like to find this job? Why would you like to join this industry? And obviously, how your life gonna be changed after you find that. So then it will be the right answer. Then it will be the answer that will make your life clear. I mean, your desires will be clear. So once you have the right profile, once you understand how much compensation you're expecting, that should be the real number for you, obviously. And actually, what's going to be changing your life once you find the job? And is it your desire and wish? And then we are moving forward to the technical part, how to start searching for a job. Without that, unfortunately, we cannot move forward. So basically, a quick example. If you have a car, you do not have gas, will your car move forward? No. So that's the thing. We bought a car. That's the car that I just told you. We have the frame. We shaped your desire. the right profile of the company, the compensation, why your real wish, why you want to join this company, why you want to join this industry, what's going to be changing in your life. That's the card. And now in the next video, I want to tell you about the technical part, how to actually find the job and what technical aspects you should have in order to find the job. But you cannot watch that video if you don't do this part, because basically it's like you would buy gas, but where, like why you should buy this gas in order to actually, that you're buying the gas for filling the car, refilling the car, and then you're moving forward. So I'm a coach who's navigator in your car. I'm showing you the route from A to B. So basically, if we work together, we buy a car, we have gas in the car, and we have navigator, you can move from point A to point B. That's your company of your dream. So once you complete this list with those aspects that I mentioned, you can move to the next video. And please subscribe to this channel, as I always try to record useful videos for your career, for your life, and your mind. Thank you so much for watching this.